Hi, this is Grace Villarreal, and I'm going to present my case study, Volkswagen Emissions Scandal. Now, Volkswagen is a German automaker that had a strong reputation for having one of the most efficient green cars in the United States, and they were caught cheating on emissions testing. According to Green Car Journal, this car was a winner and considered this green car because of its groundbreaking clean diesel engine, which managed to meet America's stringent tailpipe emission standards while also delivering this admirable fuel efficiency, satisfying performance, and had a very reasonable price. And that's according to Smith and Parloff. Now, the Environmental Protection Agency, or the EPA, found that a group of engineers created software that sensed when the car was tested for emissions. The software turned on equipment that reduced the amount of nitrogen oxide, according to Gates, Ewan, Russell, and Watkins. Now, this gas is responsible for emphysema, bronchitis, and other respiratory diseases. The same software also turned off the equipment during regular driving, which increased emissions far above legal limits, most likely so that it could just save fuel or improve the car's torque and acceleration. And this is Gates et al. The EPA found that the release of the gas was over 40% over the EPA's recommendation. Now, this resulted in over 580,000 cars that were illegally emitting this gas here in the United States. And that's according to Gates et al. At present, there are over 500 class action suits filed against the car manufacturer by the owners of these cars and consumers, or lease consumers. These customers who purchased these green cars were very savvy shoppers. I mean, they did the research and they purchased these cars because they believed that they were getting a quality car and they were helping the environment. And they felt betrayed. They felt like they were really let down. On top of that, the competitors also claimed that there was an unfair competition, that these lies or this cheating enabled Volkswagen to have an edge over the competition. And that's according to Gates et al. Now, Volkswagen's values that are found on their website, according to Samuelson, are a sustainable, collaborative, and responsible thinking underlies everything we do. Those are their values. Their corporate culture has been described by employees as a confident, cutthroat, and insular. Volkswagen was actually the creation, or the thinking behind it was Adolf Hitler and the Nazis, who wanted to directly compete with Ford and get their cars out there. Volkswagen has a corporate mindset of be aggressive at all times. That's according to Ewan and Bowley. The two primary players in shaping the culture of Volkswagen are Ferdinand Piëch, the grandson of Ferdinand Porsche, and Martin Winterkorn, who was the CEO from 2007 until he resigned. That's according to Smith and Parloff. Mr. Piëch was an outstanding engineer, and he's the one behind Volkswagen's turbocharged direct engine for the diesel engine, or TDI. The technology increased the efficiency and acceleration that helped make diesel more practical for passengers, according to Ewan and Bowley. Mr. Piëch has been accused of creating this climate of fear that prevented subordinates from openly discussing problems. Mr. Winterkorn's style of managing and leadership is very similar to Mr. Piëch's style. Winterkorn publicly chastised employees and could be seen banging on tables to make a point. He was abrasive and overbearing, and employees truly did not feel confident to voice their opinions or their thoughts. The company had great power in Germany and was viewed as this quasi-state entity. Even the German chancellor interceded to help bring down the regulations related to emissions, according to Smith and Parloff. Now, before the scandal broke out, Volkswagen was easily one of the largest car manufacturers in the world and had about 23% of the American market share. This company had great influence and great prestige worldwide. Volkswagen claimed that the upper management had no knowledge of the cheating software, but Mr. Winterkorn did resign. The new CEO, Matthias Müller, explained that the engineers did not understand the EPA's standards. They didn't get it. They didn't lie. The company has had to earmark about $17.9 billion to pay for the scandals and fines and lawsuits. And Mr. Matthias Mueller is wanting to change the corporate culture and is trying to make amends. And I thank you for listening to this presentation, and have a good day.